So early 2013, around February, we were in the hostel. I was with my friend. She came to my room, so we were chatting, and then she said, "Hey, today is her brother's birthday." So I was not like, "Oh, tell him happy birthday." So she told him, and then he asked for my number. I just like told her, "Sure, give you my number now. It's not your brother." So after that, you know, he started calling and all that. So after some time, we started dating. When we started dating, it was all rosy. Like everything was just so nice. Like he was so nice to me. Like you just be like, wow, I've landed a jackpot. Then things started getting really messy. So like at first I was making up excuses for him, but later on I just realized that this is just who this guy is. So like all these things that he had been doing, it was just for me. This is the real deal. So that was when I realized that I was in a real deep shit and I needed help. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Thanks for clicking. So I met this guy in 2013 around February, March. He's not just a random guy. He's my friend's brother. So he asked me out and I agreed. Now, we were just in the university. We just entered university. Like everywhere was just still turning on its own. So we started dating. And then I was naive and in love. Yeah. I was young, I was naive, and I was in love. So then, nothing like everything I know now. If I knew it then, this life for better. So, but it wasn't a smooth ride at all. I know relationships comes with its own hurdles and all, but if you're in an abusive relationship, you will know that this is not just relationship hurdles. Once it's shift from a relationship to an abusive relationship, you will definitely know. So we were just 2 weeks into dating, and then I had to travel back to my parents' house now because school was over. So then my so-called boyfriend never calls me on the phone. Like he cannot just stay and call. The only time he tries to call, he doesn't even call. He just flashes me, and then because he knows I'll definitely call him. And then when I call, the only thing he will tell me is that he needs airtime. I should send him airtime. Now I was still naive and I was in love. Like let's just call it love. They say love is blind. So whenever he flashes me and I call him and he tells me he needs airtime, I'll just like send him airtime. There were so many things that happened that sometimes if I remember, I'll just like laugh at myself and be like, wow, so you are really this stupid or something. Like, did you really do this kind of thing? Anytime I'm with him, he will collect my phone and start going through all my messages. He knows how much allowance my people used to send for me every month. So what he does is that once he notices that my allowance is about to drop, he'll just come up with one momo excuse, like one stupid thing like that, and tell me that he needs money. And I can't say no. He knows I can't tell him no blood. So once he tells me one thing, I'll just give him money. There was this particular day we just finished 6 a.m. mass. I went for 6 a.m. mass that day. So immediately I was coming out from the church, he called me and I was like, what happened? He said that he's owing his friend money, and that his friend seized one of his shoe, that I should like that he needs money so that he will pay that his friend, and so that his friend can release the shoe for him. that he needs the shoe. I was not like, you say this person is your friend and he's seizing your shoe. You said yes, that's the way it is. So me being naive now, like I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't understand. So I was just coming out from the church. So I was like, I asked him where he was. He said he's already near my school. I said, okay, he should give me some minutes. I need to go to my room, get my ATM card, and withdraw the money. So I asked him how much. He said 3,000. He said he will give it back to me. Like every money he ever collected, he always tells me he will give back, he will give back. Let me see now. So that day, he just like, I went to my room, I got my ATM card, I went to the ATM and withdrew. Immediately I called him, he was like, he would come to the front of my hostel. His so-called friend that he says sees the shoe is the same friend that drove him to come and collect the money. But then my mind did not even reach there. Okay, every single money he collects, he will just be like he will pay back. But I didn't know he was just extorting me. He was just riding on my innocence. Like the kind of things, like the kind of excuses he used to make up, the kind of excuses he used to come up with, like they are just outrageous. There was a day I came to his house. I can't remember what we were arguing about, and then he slapped me. As in that day, I saw clear stars, like clear star, small stars. They're going around in circles in my eyes. Like I just got tired of everything. I was just so tired. My parents have never hit me before. So why would it be this random person I just met in school that will come and have the nerve to hit me? Are you mad? So that day I told him, like, I was done. I'm tired of all these things that I don't want again. I don't want to be with him again. Do you know what he did? He seized my phone. Like he just collected my phone from me and seized it. I told him I wanted to go. He should give me my phone. Let me go. He said he's not going to give me my phone. Maybe I said I don't want to be in a relationship with him again. I said, the phone is my parents that got me this phone. So who are you to come and seize my phone? He just like, he didn't even talk to me again. He put it inside his pocket, told me to come out of his house. He locked the door and was leaving. Like I was just confused. I didn't know what to do. But then I was also scared. I'm not from that side. Like I'm not from that state. I don't even know anybody in that state. The only person I know is this my friend, and this is her brother, and blood is thicker than water. So like I didn't know what to do. I now went, there's this, his classmates, according to them, they say they are classmates that lives next to him. So I just like went to her and explained that I told this guy, like, this guy is with my phone and I need it, and because it's already getting late that day, that I need my phone. I need to go back to my room. The girl was not like, why did you seize my phone? That so she had to like prepare and follow me. So she just called him on the phone and he told her where he was. She told me, let's go to the place. When we reached there, the girl was like, he doesn't have any right to like collect my phone. It's not because he's way older than me. He would not be maltreating me or something like that. Because then I was even already tired. In my mind, I was like, God, let me just collect this phone first. So after everything, like they kept talking and talking. I was not even listening to whatever the hell they were saying. At some point, he said the only condition he will use and give me the phone is if I agree that I'll still be in a relationship with him. Yeah. I said relationship is not by force, so that I didn't want to be in a relationship with him again, that I was tired. I was tired of everything. I was tired of the cheating, him hitting me. Why would he be hitting me? My parents don't hit me at home. So why will I come to school and then someone will be hitting me in school? The extortion, that was when I even realized that he has been extorting money from me. Like he used to come up with like stupid excuses just to collect money from me. And then like there were so many things. So After everything, like, okay, the lady I went with was not like, if he doesn't give me my phone, that she will go to his uncle and go and report him. And I think he was scared of his uncle or something. So that was when he now, he had already removed my SIM card from my phone, said, and put it in his pocket. It was the SIM card that was inside my phone. He now removed the SIM card and put back my own and gave it to me. I just carried myself gingerly and came back to my room. Like, I said, never again in my life will I endure this kind of thing. Like, I felt like I was choking. I was just so tired. Like, I was so tired of, like, and then the breakup affected my friendship with his sister. I still wanted to be friends with her, but then if I'm with her and I remember it's her brother that is making me go through so much pain, like, it wasn't just adding up. So I had to give her space. So we stopped being friends. Like, I wasn't always going to her room, she wasn't coming to mine. I just felt like I need to give them space. I need to breathe. Like, I needed to breathe. So that was why. It's not like we're not quarreling. If we're passing now, we'll just hi each other, how are you, everybody will pass. But that's just it. So after like 2 years, like in my fourth year, he he started calling me. Like, he was trying to reach me. So one day, like, I didn't even know it was him calling. I picked the call. It was not like, it's him, that he wants us to see, that he has something to say to me. I was like, whatever you want to say, you can say it. You can type over the phone. You can type it as a message and send to me. You can even tell your sister to tell me. I'll listen to her. But seeing you to come and sit down with you, that one is never ever going to happen. It's not like, I should please nah. I just cut my call, I beg. So one Sunday afternoon, I was sleeping in my room and one number called me. So I picked. The number said it was his friend. There is his friend that was like, the guy was nice to me. He was just nice to me. So when he told me it was him, I was like, well, he said that he's in front of my hostel right now, that I should please come downstairs. I was not like, what happened? Why I in front of my hostel? Did anything happen? He said, not really, that he just wants to talk to me about something. I was not like, okay, I'm coming. So I just wore my clothes and went downstairs, and lo and behold, he was with his friend. So we just found somewhere and sat down. His friend was not like, that he heard what happened and that he knows I'm angry. I was like, it's already 2 years. I can't be angry about this up to now. That means I'm killing myself. It was not like, that he didn't know all these things were happening all this while. Had it been he knew, that he would have like talked to his friend. And I was like, he did not know, and nobody knew. So, but now that we're over it, we're not like, I should just listen to what his friend has to say. I was like, okay. So I turned to him. I was like, Baba, what do you have to say? I was not like, that he doesn't know what happened to him then, that he was that something possessed him and he was acting somehow, and like, cook and bull story, that it was the devil that made him, like, he started blaming the devil. I was like, okay, I've heard everything you said, although I'm no longer angry with you. And he was not like, please, can we like go back together? Hey, I told them, Chineke agaghị ekwe. Like, God will not allow me make that kind of mistake again. Like, it will not be the second time. Nah, so if something happens to you twice, it's no longer a mistake, I beg. So I was like, never again. It's never ever going to happen. So the friend told me I should think about it, that they will come back later. I told him there's no point coming back. But there's nothing to think about. I've already made up my mind. It was not like, I should still think about it. During that period, That his neighbor that took me to him to go and collect my phone, she was calling me, messaging me, like telling me to forgive him, that it was the devil. Like everybody was just bombarding me with calls and messages that I should forgive him, forgive him. At some point I was like, what's the catch? Like, what's going on? Why is everybody like trying to be on his side? But I saw when he was maltreating me and treating me anyhow, nobody knew what to say or had anything to say. Now that I've moved on, everybody wants to tell me something, one thing. So after that period, he just like kept calling randomly. He would just call to ask me how I'm doing. I will always be like, I'm okay, like everything is okay. And then he's always following me on my social media. He's the one that is always commenting my beautiful ex, my ex, Kewan. So last year, I think I was in my room in law school, and a call came in, and I picked. He was not like, it's him. I said, okay, what happened? He said, hi, this and I'm asking him what happened. That he called me to know how I'm doing. I said, I'm fine. As you can hear from the phone, I'm fine. I'm very fine. How are you? He said, he's fine. It was not like that he just called to tell me that he has gone for deliverance, and that they said he was possessed by the devil that time, that he was treating me badly, that he's a changed man, that he now goes to church. And I told him, okay, you now go to church, you're now a changed man, you've done deliverance, what's up, like why are you telling me all this? He said that he's telling me because he wants us to get married. Immediately I shouted, blood of Jesus. I was like, what? You want me to Guinea get married to Onyii? So do you use me as your punching bag? I told him, that I'm not ready for marriage, I beg. The marriage is not with my parents now, that he knows I'm in law school. I said, that when he once I'm done with law school, that he's ready to get married. He said, yeah, Chimo. I told him, number one, I'm not ready to get married. Number two, even if I'm ready to get married, it cannot be you. Like, it can't be you. It cannot be you. Someone that was beating me, like, had the nerve to slap me when we were just dating. You see, when we get married, that you know, he will use mortar and break my hair, be pistol and break my head now. I told him I was not interested. He said, I should think about it, but I should just know that he's a changed man now, that he has done deliverance, and he now prays very well. He now goes to church, and he even joined, is he charismatic or something, like all those prayer ministries in church. I was like, oh, I'm happy for you, good for you, but I'm not going to marry you, so it's better you look for another person, because I can't go through everything then. And now that I'm older and wiser, I'll not come and marry you. But I didn't mean me. Like, it's never going to happen. So after that period, he just, like, any little thing will send me a message. Did I think about it? Have I thought about it? Or how am I doing? And then he just got to the commenting on my posts, my ex, my beautiful ex, and all that. So, but now, if I post anything, I don't see his comment. Like, I think he even unfriended me on my social media. But that is great news, because it was bad. Like, I felt like he was stalking me, because anytime I post anything, bam, within 5 seconds he must have commented. I don't know if he has a special notification that notifies him if I post anything on Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram. So that was how I walked out of the bullshit. Like, and then, okay, the highlight of it was that then anytime I like threaten him with the fact I'm going to leave the relationship, he just keeps telling me that that he's just managing me. who will I think will want to be with me? That look at me now, like what that he's trying to manage me, so I'm supposed to be thanking him for even being with me safe. So right now, like the thing is stuck in my head. It made my self-esteem to drop so low. Then, oh god, like I was in a really bad place. But today, look at me, I don't have the courage to open a YouTube channel. So yes, but I learned so much from it. I really learned so much from it. So I know when to walk away and when to stay. It's not even about like once I'm not happy about anything, my dear, I'm walking away. Whether you think you're managing me or whether blah blah blah, it doesn't matter. So guys, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. This just goes to encourage people that if you are in an abusive relationship, don't be scared to walk away. Don't be scared to walk away. You will be fine eventually. You will. It might hurt so much right now, but you will be fine. Like you will totally be fine. And when you look back, you just, because right now sometimes I might just stay and be gisting with my friends or my siblings, and then I'll remember one thing, I'll gist them, they'll laugh, everybody will laugh, laugh, laugh. But then it's now stories now, like it has become stories. But then it was like my reality, but now it's just stories, and I'm in a very happy place right now. So if you're going through some more thing, just know when to walk away. Know when to endure and when to walk away. Don't just stay and there, like because maybe they've drained so much from you that you can't even find the strength to move on. Just try, ask God for help and try. You'll be fine. So guys, please remember to click the subscribe button if you've not subscribed, and thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.